That means it's Advent calendar day and Christmas decorations are popping up everywhere. But there is one village in Sussex where they always pull out all the stops, and that's Westfield, near Hastings, where Sara is for us this evening. Sara, I was driving through last night. It was looking lovely. You have a crowd and you have a microclimate as well, I gather.
Yes, everything, absolutely everything is going on. Welcome to Westfield in Sussex, where there have been not hundreds but thousands of people here for the switch on this evening, and we're enjoying a little bit of snow, a bit of a microclimate. Oh, Pete, don't spoil it. All right, come on back. All right, okay. It's fake snow. Yes, it is. It's too mild for snow right now. But it's absolutely just been the best atmosphere here already. Of course, as you say, Natalie, this goes on every year, and it has been not for years, but for decades, actually. So I wanted to find out a little bit more about why there are these lights right here. Look.
For weeks, in some cases months, the residents of Westfield have been getting ready for their favourite time of year, as they have been for decades. But the Westfield lights are no modern affectation. They've been going in one form or another since 1974, when neighbours Jean and Ken and their spouses started an annual tradition of songs and soup around the tree.
My husband had this bright idea of lighting up the tree, and because of our expanse, having carols sung here where there would be no money collected. It was the one and only free thing in the village.
And the lights?
And I put something up, and my neighbour Cross, he joined it and he put something up. Well, then there was an occasional one or two, but then suddenly it took off.
These two friends are a huge part of Westfield Village. Ken has lived here all of his life, but through the years they've increasingly focused on the holiday season and creative ways to raise money for good causes. And as the Westfield lights grew, so did their fame.
When the lights really took off, they came from miles. They used to come all the way from Folkestone to see them. A car drew up and the window went down. And she said, you famous, you famous. I said, famous? Why? You in German newspaper.
The villagers all play their part in what can be a disruptive few weeks, working together to create the fantastic displays.
A lot of people say to us, is it a competition? And that actually irritates us because we're not like that, and we really get excited about seeing what other people are doing. And if somebody wants an extension lead or a bulb goes, we help each other.
And although thousands of people will enjoy the lights over the next few weeks, one man remains at the heart of all the hard work.
Ken is what we do it for. He's everything. He used to look after the War Memorial for years. He did the churchyard for years. He's just an inspiration, really. He's everything to us, and he is the village's granddad.
So, over the years, they've raised a whopping £93,000 for charity. This year, they're hoping they'll go over the £100,000 mark. And judging by what's happened here this evening, I can't see that they won't do it. I know Mrs. Brown stood behind me. We're not even going to reference that. I know what's going on. And of course, Ken, see, trying to get in there. I knew that was going to happen. But let's crack on with the weather, because yes, it's snowing here, but it is, of course, not real snow. It's too mild right now, but it is going to turn colder tomorrow. And in the coming days, we might see some of the real stuff, a little tiny bit of it here and there. Let's take a look at tonight, though, and see what's happening through the next few hours. We've had some rain here. It's a little bit damp here this evening. And of course, that is a weather front clearing away now. As it does so, it's going to really pull in some very, very cold air from the north, very similar to what we saw on Monday. And the sky is clear, a very chilly start tomorrow morning. We are looking at a widespread frost. Could be -1, -2 in some spots, but a beautiful sparkling day for tomorrow. Maybe just the odd stray shower out towards the East Kent coast. Generally, they're dry with that sunshine, but feeling cold. Highs of just 3 to 5 Celsius. Then we've got that cold air with us, and then as we go over into the early hours of Friday, a weather front comes in. As that rain hits the cold air, it could be a little bit sleety for a time. It'll turn back to rain though and clear away in the afternoon. Later we might get some late brightness. Very different in feel By the end of the day, 9 or 10 Celsius. A couple more weather fronts to come in towards the end of the week into the weekend, which again will just change our wind direction, bring in some colder air. So a briefly milder day on Friday, colder again at the weekend with the odd wintry shower. Back to you, Natalie.
Great crowd control. Say hi to Mrs.
bye,
Brown,
everyone.
Sara, and say hi to Ken as well. Right, if there are fabulous lights where you live, we'd love to see them. Email your pictures to the usual address, southeasttoday@bbc.co.uk, or you can get in touch with us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. That's it from us. Bye-bye.
This family needs Smallville.
As much as the world needs Superman.
You really think Dad's hiding something from us?
You told the boys you're Superman.
Couldn't lie to him anymore.
You're not just their dad. You're the most important person in the world.
Am I a bad father?
The world will always need Superman. But right now, this family needs you more.
Superman and Lois starts Saturday at 5:40 on BBC One and iPlayer.
Hiya, welcome to Wednesday night on BBC One. Later, a revealing documentary, Paddy and Christine McGuinness, Our Family and Autism. That's new at 9. Now, The One Show.